River Studio on the banks of beautiful St. Johns River in sunny Florida. And Gold Tone Music Group, the makers of fine fretted string instruments, presents an hour of music with Live and Kickin. With your host, the Cosmic Cowboy Revival Band with Bruce Anderson.
Welcome to Live and Kicking. Brought to you by the Gold Tone Music Group. And we're also on 502 Fallen Angel Radio. And I'm Bruce Anderson, your host, along with Tom Howler and the Cosmic Cowboy Revival. Wow, that sounds impressive. We have a great show tonight. We have a veteran, Dr. Paul, who has been everywhere, done everything. And then we have two young fellows who've also done a lot already, the Kitchen Killaz. So, yes, it's going to be a good show. But as always, we do 3 songs, and then you get to hear the really good stuff. Hopefully we don't scare you away. We're going to start off with a song by the Wallflowers, One Headline. So long ago, I don't remember when. Say I lost my only friend. Said she died easy of a broken heart disease. Listen through the cemetery trees. I seen the sun coming up at the funeral at dawn. A long broken arm of human lawn. Always seemed such a waste, always had a pretty face. Wonder how she hung around this place. Hey, hey, come on, try a little. Nothing is forever. Got to be something better than in the middle. Me and Cinderella, we put it all together, we can drive it home with one headline. She says it's cold, it feels like Independence Day. Can't break away from this parade. Gotta be an opening somewhere here in front of me, with this maze of ugliness and greed. I've seen the sun up ahead, the county line bridge, saying all there's good and nothingness is dead. We'll run until she's out of breath, she ran until there's nothing left. At the end, just her window ledge. Hey, something better than in the middle. Me and Cinderella, we put it all together, we can drive it home with one headline. Place is old, it feels just like a beat-up truck. I turn the engine, but the engine doesn't turn. Smells of cheap wine and cigarettes, the place is always such a mess. Sometimes I'd like to watch it burn. I'm so alone, I feel just like somebody else. Man, I ain't changed, but I ain't the same. One headlight, the wallflowers. Thank you. That's our large crowd we have here. The things we do, huh? We're going to do a song here by the band. I have to say, the band is one of, in my opinion, maybe others too, one of the original Americana bands. You know, they were, along with a lot of the Cosmic Cowboy bands in the 70s, they were, you know, trying banjos, kind of mixing folk and country.
The Eagles, too.
The Eagles?
Yeah.
They came a little later. They were after the band. The Eagles, I guess the Eagles really, 74 maybe is when they came out. So the band was before that. Of course, you had the Burrito Brothers and New Riders of Purple Sage, and of course, king of all of them, Grateful Dead. So, which originally they were a jug band. Yeah, name all the great jug bands. Yeah, okay. Anyway, The Night They Drove Old Dixie Down. Great song. Virgil Kane is the name. I served on the Danville train. The Stoneman's cavalry came and tore up the tracks again. In the winter of '65, we were hungry, just barely alive. May the 10th, Richmond had fell. The time I remember oh so well. Night they drove old Dixie down, and the bells were ringing. The night they drove old Dixie down, and the people were singing. They went la 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 la. Like my wife in Tennessee, one day she called to me. Virgil, quick, come see, there goes the Robert E. Lee. I don't mind chopping wood, I don't care if the money no good. Take what you need and you leave the rest. Never should have taken the very best. Night they drove old Dixie down, and the bells were ringing. The night they drove old Dixie down, and the people were singing. They went la 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 la. Like my father before me, I will work the land. Like my brother above me, he took a rebel stand. Just 18, proud and brave, a Yankee laid him in his grave. Feel by the mud below my feet. You can't raise the cane back when he's in defeat. Night they drove old Dixie down, and the bells were ringing. The night they drove old Dixie down, and the people were singing. They went la 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 la. The Night They Drove Old Dixie Down by the band. We're gonna do. Thank you. We're gonna do one more here. I'm gonna bring up Dr. Paul, and this is I guess a great folk song, wasn't it, originally? And then that group Guns N' Roses. You know, I think they're known for a lot of their great folk songs. And why am I putting the banjo away? This is not a mandolin song. This is still a banjo song. I'm sorry. We'll get to the mandolin song. This is called Sweet Child of Mine. I think they did it a little differently than we did it, though. A little bit. Okay. Here we go. bright blue sky. Now and then when I see her face, takes me away to that special place. I stare too long, I'd probably break down and cry. Oh, sweet child of mine. Oh, sweet love of mine. She's got eyes of the bluest skies, as if they thought of rain. I'd hate to look into those eyes and see an ounce of pain. Her hair reminds me of a warm, safe place where as a child I'd hide and pray for the thunder and rain to quietly pass me by. Whoa, sweet child of mine. Whoa, sweet love of mine. Child of mine. Sweet child of mine. Guns N' Roses. Thank you, excellent again. Now, to something great. All the way from North Carolina. like that's a foreign country. Parts are, right? That's Dr. Paul's coming to the stage. Yes. Definitely. There you go. How are you doing this evening?
I am doing well, and I'm really happy to be here tonight. We've been talking about doing this for a while.
We have, a while back.
When I first talked to Bruce, he didn't realize that I wasn't local.
That's how strong your voice is. Now you do something like this too every week, I understand.
Every Tuesday at 7:30, normally on YouTube. But while I am down here, my computer sadly does not have the horsepower to do YouTube, so I've reverted back to Facebook for the last 4 weeks. But we'll be back on YouTube this coming Tuesday.
So how do people find it on YouTube?
Well, they usually find me through my Facebook page or through my email list that I notify everybody about. And it's the show's called Live from Brutus Holler, which is where my studio is in North Carolina.
Love that
name. And we're on episode number 227 coming up this Tuesday.
Wow.
So I've been doing it a while, and started out as just something to do, but it kind of snowballed, you know. People kept asking, are you going to do another one? You're going to do another one? And so we made it a regular thing. The artists come in at 6 o'clock. I feed you. And if you're from out of town, I actually have a place where you can stay. So hint,
Wow.
hint, the Kitchen Killaz. Food, yes.
Yeah, all three of us on the show tonight. Kitchen Killaz also, I don't know how many episodes do, far longer than I've been doing this. And they'll tell you a little bit about their food connection. But our food here is pretzels. I just have to be honest. Pre-packaged pretzels. Anyway. Well, with that, I'm going to let you take it away.
All right. Heading down to the old crossroads. Will the devil come and take my soul? Lord, hear that whistle blow. I'm as lonesome as a man can be. My woman left me on the midnight train. Lord, I tried, couldn't make her stay. My tears burn and they fall like rain. I'm lonesome as a man can be. Don't you hear that whippoorwill moaning low up on the hill? Lord, I know just how it feels. I'm as lonesome as a man can be. I curse myself in the pale moonlight. I scream my name out to the night. Only love can make a strong man cry. I'm lonesome, lonesome as a man can be. Lonesome as a man can be. When no relief's coming with the dawn, I don't believe I can carry on. I feel so bad since my baby's gone. I'm lonesome as a man can be. Give me whiskey for my pain. Send an angel to help me pray. And lay me down in a shallow grave. I'm as lonesome as a man can be. Don't you hear that whippoorwill moaning low up on the hill? Lord, I know just how it feels. I'm as lonesome as a man can be. I curse myself in the pale moonlight. I scream my name out to the night. Only love can make a strong man cry. I'm lonesome, lonesome as a man can be. Lonesome as a man can be. Don't you hear that whippoorwill moaning low up on the hill? Lord, I know just how it feels. I'm as lonesome as a man can be. I curse myself in the pale moonlight. I scream my name out to the night. Only love can make a strong man cry. I'm lonesome, lonesome as a man can be. I'm lonesome as a man can be. Oh, so lonesome as a man can be.
Oh, wow.
Well, thank you much. Whoa.
That was great.
That's a good song. I like that song. That song was written by a friend of mine named Billy Dalton from Greenville, South Carolina. Sent me that song. And I work with a lot of songwriters because I am a writing deficient. I have a hard time finishing a song. I have thousands of them started, and one day I'm going to throw them in the blender and see what comes out. Cool. This next song is, I live in a little town in North Carolina called Hayesville, about 300 people or so. The county has maybe 8,000 folks registered and maybe about 4,000 that live there full time. So there's not too many folks and not too much traffic. And not many jobs. Kids get out of school and they go to college and they never come back. Or they get out of school and just go somewhere and never come back. This boy here, he hit it lucky. I think he graduated in '01. and worked in McDonald's for a little while and really didn't like it. Decided to try his hand in Florida. He came down here and worked at FEMA crew. Made a ton of money, but his heart was in the mountains and he had to get back home. So a song called I'm Coming Home, Carolina. I'm heading down the river road to the place we used to go, where we used to catch our trout before the river washed it out. I tried to look around some more. I even looked in the country store where we used to buy our s'mores when we camped in the great outdoors. I'm coming home, Carolina, sure to hope to find you just the way I left you in 2002. There's a memory I still share. I can still see her there in her faded jeans and her long blonde hair. I'm gonna find a way to finally be here to stay. I'll be back home in my hometown. I'm gonna find you now. I'm gonna search this town. I know the places where we used to go when we were running round in my hometown. My hometown. Coming home, Carolina, to my hometown. I'm heading up by 75, passing all those cities by, through the cotton fields and Georgia's rolling hills. Soon I'll be up on the mountainside, back to where I used to hide from all those city lights and all those restless nights. I'm coming home, Carolina, sure to hope to find you just the way I left you in 2002. There's a memory I still share. I can still see her there in her faded jeans and her long red hair. I'm gonna find a way to finally be here to stay. I'll be back home in my hometown. I'm gonna find you now. I'm gonna search this town. I know the places where we used to go when we were running round in my hometown. My hometown. Coming home, Carolina, to my hometown. I'm gonna find a way to finally be here to stay. I'll be back home in my hometown. I'm coming home, Carolina, to my hometown. Coming home, Carolina, to my hometown. Well, thank you much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. On my regular Tuesday show, we have a great quantity of retired railroad folks who tune in, and they are a really good audience. They seem to have a lot of disposable income. Railroad people have good retirement. And they're always asking for train songs. This song, though, is kind of almost a true story. I grew up in New Jersey, and spent a lot of time in northeast Pennsylvania with an aunt and uncle who had a coal and ice business back in the 50s. And I would bag coal in 50-pound bags, and I'd work in the ice house, which was a nice place to be in July. But around the corner from where they lived was a train yard with a turntable where they could turn the engines around, and they had a mechanic shop there, and it was grease and oil and diesel fuel and coal dust, and it was a great place for a kid to get dirty and get in trouble. And this song is kind of about that. Well, up the road from my boyhood home was a set of railroad tracks. We'd lay our pennies down and that engine would crush them flat. Well, they've torn those tracks down and a bike path is all that remains. That engine is long gone, but I still dream about trains. I still dream about trains. When I was 10, my brother and me ran away from home. My daddy caught us at a building site just up the road. Oh, we were gonna hop that freight and ride that thing all the way to Maine. It all seems silly now, but I still dream about trains. I still dream about trains. And I'll never know quite where I'll be once I lay me down to sleep. Oh, I will probably be shoveling coal while the steel wheels just keep rolling down the track. I can hear my baby calling, but I ain't going back. I'm the captain of this great big ship. It's rolling across the plain. No matter how old I get, I still dream of trains. I still dream of trains. I still dream about trains. Locomotives, heart and soul are all burning coal and steam. Those tracks were laid long ago in the landscape of my dreams. Well, I'd turn that radio up every time that Johnny Cash would sing the wreck of the old 97, yeah. I still dream about them. Trains. I still dream about trains. And I'll never know quite where I'll be once I lay me down to sleep. Oh, I will probably be shoveling coal while the steel wheels just keep rolling down the track. I can hear my baby calling, but I ain't going back. I'm the captain of this great big ship. It's rolling across the plain. No matter how old I get, I still dream of trains. I still dream of trains. I still dream about trains. The midnight train to Georgia, the Wabash Cannonball, riding on the city of New Orleans. I still dream about trains. Yeah, thank you much.
Dr. Paul, thank you.
Thank you much.
Man, that was well worth the wait, I tell you. That was well
thank
worth
you.
it.
I'm glad we got a chance to do this.
Yes, get you down here from North Carolina. We're going to maybe try to do a remote with you sometime up there.
Yes, that would be great. That would
Yeah,
be
we'll
great.
give that a try.
All right.
Now we got two, I was going to say younger versions, but no, they're completely different. They got their own thing going. There's the... That's good. That's, you know, we don't want anybody to repeat our mistakes. Anyway, this is the Kitchen Killaz coming up here. Oh yeah. Billy and Jay, you know, the dynamic duo. the Abbott Costello. I don't know what you call
That
yours.
works.
That works?
That works. And being called a younger version of you snazzy gentlemen is a fantastic gift right there. So thank you very much.
No, not of me, of Dr. Paul.
I
no.
hope one day to have your voice in his beard, or his voice in your beard, something like that.
Any combination.
That's
Yeah,
it.
any combination of those we're totally happy.
Now you got to tell the folks about your show.
Sure,
this
will
is,
do.
This is everybody television producer night, I guess. Right?
It is. It is. I think, like you were saying before, we all have our own shows. Like you have Live and Kickin.
Yeah.
My man Bruce has 3,947 episodes under his belt. And so we are classified as the Kitchen Killaz. My name is Billy Floyd, and that is...
The Commodore.
That's right, baby. And we're a touring acoustic duo crashing kitchens around the country. We do it every Friday, and we do it...
For free.
That's true. So we go into residential and commercial kitchens every Friday night.
Yeah.
We play about an hour's worth of music. Sometimes we bring a chef if somebody doesn't want to cook. If you do want to cook, we'd love to feature the incredible creations that manifest in your space in your kitchen. We've been doing it since August 2017. I think we're closing in on 90 different kitchens that we've been in. We've been in
Wow.
4 or 5 different states. It's been a really great time, and this is
Wow.
actually our second time here on Live
Yeah,
and Kickin',
yes.
which was
Now,
a lot
how
of
do
fun.
people find your
Oh,
station?
Kitchen Killaz with an AZ, so that's the best way to do it. You can Google it. You can hit us up, Kitchen Killaz, on Instagram, Facebook, Twitch. You can send us an email, kitchenkillaz@gmail.com. Just let us know. We travel. We have a good time. We play a lot of tunes. We create some memories. Bring your friends and your family. And I would say it's a kid-friendly show until 9:30. Then it becomes kind of like we push the envelope a little bit when it comes to the humor, but most of the kids aren't going to get it anyway, so it's
Right.
hilarious.
Now, I should tell people that Killaz, it ain't Killers.
AZ, yeah, not ERS. Big
AZ,
difference.
that's the way it is.
Complete different Google results you're going to get if you use the ERS. You might want to clear your browser after you
Yeah,
search
I'm
for
not
that
sure
one.
what you're going to find.
But thank you guys. Thank you, Bruce, for having us, man. We really
Please,
appreciate
please,
it.
take
So
it
good
away.
to see you guys. This first one is called Elevate. It's off our debut album. We released it just 2 Fridays ago with our good friend Jesslyn, the Orlando foodie girl. So we figured we would open up this one for you. A huge shout out to Dr. Paul Constantine for killing it, baby. Sounded good, my man. I hope you guys dig it. If you don't, it's Tom's fault. Driving through this autumn mist, I spin, I twist these words in time for you. Come as my denominator, elevated thoughts surrounding you. As parallels don't drift or settle, mind me as I kind of fall for you. With these bending lines and diamond bites reflecting bright white light right by through you. With candy lips so pursed and pricked, why don't you pull that kiss from me too? I won't interject, but I digress as that red dress falls fast from nose to thread to what there goes. You're good right out that door with would, could, should, and might. In this moment, let's jump on it, fingertips to lips as hips turn light tonight. As candles turn and moments burn, this hesitation in my soul for you. This wall crashes down here where this crown and drown that frown way down from true to true. With candy lips so pursed and prep, why don't you pull that kiss from me too? I won't interject, but I digress as that red dress falls fast from nose to that afterglow will fall and close some way. Let's beam dark stars straight down to you. To you. Let's take a minute here. Let's lay down all these fears that pin us to these scars and tears. With candy lips so pursed and pricked, but don't you pull that kiss from me too? I won't interject, but I digress as that red dress falls fast from nose to that afterglow will fall and close some way. Let's beam dark stars straight down to the more they know, the less they know, the better it will be for me and for me and you, for me and you, for me and you, for What's up?
It's great,
What's everybody?
man.
Thank you guys so much, man.
Thank you.
We appreciate that. That is, debut album. You can just Google it, look it up. Kitchen Killaz EP. We're on Apple and Amazon and Spotify, all that good stuff. If you want a physical copy, you can find that right on our website, kitchenkillaz.com. Just reach out and let us know. We love to autograph and get it out to you and all that good stuff, man. So again, a huge shout out to Live and Kickin' for having us, man. We totally dig it. It's always a fun time. You got a great energy here, Bruce.
Thank you.
It's so cool.
Thank
It's
you.
very chill. It's very welcoming. It's very warm, and he's giving away his furniture. So if you guys know the address, 671 Erlenmeyer Drive, we're here in Sanford. Come on by. He's having a house clearing. Take whatever you want. It's absolutely fantastic. That's the real address, too.
If you like beanbag, it's
no, it's
great.
not. If you like beanbag chairs, it's absolutely fantastic. Let me grab my Git Fiddle. This next one is going to be both me and the Commodore playing a little music for you guys. Another original. We hope you guys are having a good night. Thank you for hanging out with us on this Thursday night, I think it is. And you can catch us tomorrow night live at 9:05. We're going to be hanging out with Central Florida artist Brian Demeter. The Mad Scientist is going to be in tow as well, creating some fantastic food. We got a great menu. If you guys are available, let us know. Come on by. Kitchen Killaz special guests. Just come hungry because you're going to eat some fantastic food.
This song is actually a brand new one. We just released this January 1st, at the beginning of the new year.
Wow.
We're on track to release a single every single month.
Also
we
true.
got a new one coming out the first Friday of February. So keep tuning in. We're here every Friday night.
Cool.
What he said. That was fantastic.
Yeah. Sounded good to me, I'll tell you.
Very good, love. Very good.
Come back to me, leave it all behind. Come with me and find some peace. Grow back to me, yeah. Forgive me for my sins. Let's let each other in. And see, won't you fold me? Won't you set my spirit free? Because there's no place I would rather be. Please fold me. Won't you shock this heart and heart to life to be? Won't you come back to me? Crawl into my life, run into the night with me. Walk back to me, yeah. Let go of that line. Dive into the night and see. Won't you fold me? Won't you shock this heart and heart alive to be? Won't you fold me? Won't you set my spirit free? Because there's no place I would rather be. The beauty of to be a part of this new love, a brand new start. A way for us to turn a page and leave the past behind. So take my hand, let's make a stand and burn a fire to light this land. Build a house from loving blocks of life. And we will see we're meant to be and stand against a tragedy. The right to life without you by my side. A love will light, a ring, a fire to burn that doubt inside our minds. A scene from stars from way beyond our skies. So come back to me. Won't you come back to me? Leave it all behind. Come with me and find rest in peace. Roll back to me, yeah. Forgive me for my sins. Let's let each other in and see. Won't you fall to me? Won't you set my spirit free? Because there's no place I would rather be. Please fall to me. Won't you shock this heart and heart alive to be? Won't you come back to me? Yes. Whoa! What's up, everybody? Good to see you guys. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Oh, that's right, man. And a huge shout out to Cosmic Cowboy Revival. You guys, those are some awesome covers. I mean, you're talking about Sweet Child of Mine, One Headlight. What? That was awesome.
I like Sweet Child.
That was super cool, man. I had a couple of friends who were watching. They're like, "Is this really One Headlight?" I was like, "Oh, this is a great song." And then you guys killed Sweet Child of Mine. It was so good, man. I learned more and more stuff every time I come here. Like I've already learned from Dr. Paul. I've learned from both you guys. I learned a little bit about some stocks from my man Tom over here today. That was absolutely fantastic. So it's like it's just a wealth of knowledge. It's a wealth of knowledge there.
You got to surround yourself with great minds.
Yeah. And beards and fantastic attire. Fantastic attire. So thank you guys so much for spending some time with us. Again, a huge shout out to Dr. Paul Constantine for making it happen. That was super cool, my man. Thank you so much for playing some music. Sounded so good. And to Bruce and Tom, thank you guys for having us. We really appreciate it. For those of you out there that are just tuning, my name's Billy Floyd, and that is...
The Commodore.
That's right, baby. We're the Kitchen Killaz, classified as a touring acoustic duo, crashing kitchens around the country. We do it every Friday, and we do it
for free.
That's right. You can find us at kitchenkillaz.com, all that good stuff. Just Google Kitchen Killaz with an A-Z at the end, and you'll find us. Shoot us an email. We'd love to crash your kitchen, bring some friends and family. If you don't want to cook, we'll bring a chef. If you do want to cook, we'll feature it big time. If you don't want to do either one of those and you want to order tacos, we will make those tacos sound like the most amazing tacos on the face of the planet. We're very good at upselling things. That's how we continue to do what we do. This is called Drift Slide Collide. I hope you guys dig it. If you don't, this time it's Bruce's fault. Yeah. This is also on our debut album called Kitchen Killaz. Look at that, self-titled. Shadows run in circles, silhouetting as they pass me by. On the wall there's prancing ponies, only drifting through this 2D life. Won't you take my hand and trust me? Won't you leave from pain and touch my floor? There's some space right beside me. I could be just what you're looking for as we drift, slide, collide, explode to something undiscovered, something that could lead my world to love, slide, collide to something special. I might join you in your painting if you join me in my 3D world. I'll run up in horizontal if you would be my 3D girl as we drift, slide, collide, explode to something unpredictable and something that could lead my world to love, slide, collide, grow mountains with rivers running rapid like waterfalls. I'm coming home to you. Slide, collide, explode to something unpredictable and something that could lead my world to love. Slide, collide to something special. Collide to something special. Slide, collide to something special. explode to something undiscovered, something that could lead my world to love, slide, collide, grow mountains with rivers running rapid like waterfalls. I'm coming home to you. Slide, collide, explode to something unpredictable and something that could lead my world to love. Slide, collide, grow mountains with rivers running rapid like waterfalls. I'm coming home to you. Slide, collide, explode to something unpredictable and something that could lead my world to love. Slide, collide to something special, special. Collide to something special. Oh, 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 no. Whoa, as we drift, slide, collide to something special. Yeah, yeah.
That's fantastic.
Thank you guys. Awesome, baby.
Thank you so much.
Groovy.
I'd say I think that's my favorite song you guys do.
Thank you very
Seriously.
much, Bruce. I appreciate
That's
it.
one of my favorite
Isn't it?
supers.
It's
Oh
beautiful.
yeah, it's groovy.
By the way, that's on the Greatest Hits album.
It is, absolutely. That's coming out on 2044.
Oh, no, on ours.
Oh, yeah. Oh, your greatest hits album.
Yes, we have 2 of them so far.
Oh, I'm
and
excited.
you're on there.
Oh,
on the
really?
first
You're not kidding?
one. No?
Oh, I joke like 99.9% of the time. I just assume everybody does.
Oh.
I love that, though. That's fantastic.
No, there's actually, if you go on YouTube,
Really?
there are 2 collections.
Oh, that's
And
so
we do
cool.
for the first 25 episodes, which I believe you were a part
Yeah.
of. And then we did one for the last 25. So
Man, that's awesome. Thank you,
it's
Bruce.
not actually, it's not a best of. It's just samples.
I gotcha. So it's the best
We're-
stuff. I feel good about that.
We're honored. We love it. Thank you.
Anyway, but,
thank you, guys.
I guess well, we're back again. So- yeah, but we're gonna bring you guys back for Circle Being Broken, along with Dr. Paul, and then you can do whatever you want to do. And we're just gonna do 1 or 2 songs. I always love this part when I go, oh, I'm trying to come up with I cannot come up with a good analogy for us. We're sort of like the bread. We're on a sandwich, right? You can't have a sandwich.
Plain white bread, yes.
Right. Can't have a sandwich without bread slices, right? So they're the ham and the turkey and and we're the bread slices. You got to have it. That was a terrible analogy, but that's the best one I can do. Anyway, all right, we're gonna do I think just a couple, then maybe less. We'll see. And then we're gonna bring everyone back up here for a Circle Being Broken. Anyway, this is a song by R.E.M. I love R.E.M. They're to me the tricksters. They always do clever things with their songs that people don't notice. We do a song, Losing My Religion, which not one part of it rhymes. There's no chorus, there's no hook, none of it rhymes, and it's a gorgeous song. I think he won a Grammy. So see if you can see what the trick is in this one. This one's got its own little thing going. This one is The One I Love. This one goes out to the one I love. This one goes out to the one I left behind. A simple prop to occupy my time. This one goes out to the one I love. This one goes out to the one I love. This one goes out to the one I left behind. A simple prop to occupy my time. This one goes out to the one I love. This one goes out to the one I love. This one goes out to the one I left behind. A simple thought to occupy my time. This one goes out to the one I love. The one I love, R.E.M. Clever, clever again. All right, the little trick in that song, if you notice, it has one verse. It has one chorus. It just repeats. And they get away with this stuff. So that goes to your songwriter. So what am I going to do for the second verse? Well, what did you do for the first one? Let's see. It's kind of close here. I guess, should we try to fit one more in? Or, huh? I was thinking, what's up? That's a safer one. I'm less likely to mess that one up. Not that I won't, but I'm just less likely. Here's a song by four non-blondes. Just a great song. And this one does have a different second verse. Well, actually, half of the second verse is different. So. All right, so maybe they weren't so clever after all. We'll find out. Anyway. Yeah, sort of tune. All right, what's up? What's up? Here we go. 25 years and my life is still, I'm trying to get up that great big hill of hope for a destination. I realized quickly when I knew I should, the world was made of this brotherhood of man, for whatever that means. So I cry sometime when I'm lying in bed, just to get it all out of what's in my head, and I'm feeling a little peculiar. Wake up in the morning and I step outside, take a deep breath, I get real high, and I scream at the top of my lungs, what's going on? I said, hey, hey, and I said, what's going on? I said, hey, I said, what's going on? do I try? I try all the time in this institution, and I pray, oh my God, do I pray every single day for a revolution. I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed, just to get it all up what's in my head, and I'm feeling a little peculiar. I wake up in the morning and I step outside, take a deep breath, I get real high, and I scream at the top of my lungs, what's going on? I said, hey, hey, and I said, what's going on? I said, hey, hey, and I said, what's going on? I said, hey, hey, and I said, what's going on? I said, hey, hey, and I said, hey, what's going on? 25 years and my life is still trying to get up that great big hill of hope for a destination. There we go. There we go. All right, let's get the gang up here. This motley crew of TV producers, whatever we are, musicians. We're going to do a song called Circle Being Broken. And amazing song. Just grab anything, do anything you want to. There's very few rules on this. And I'll just start it here just to...
You got it, Bruce. You're leading all of us, man. Yeah.
Sorry.
You're the guy.
I think it came up my throat.
You got him a little bit there.
Oh, yes. All right. Here we go. Little Circle Being Broken. Oh, that's good. How about a 3 count?
And thank you.
Let's try that again. You can see that's not pre-recorded. All right. I was standing by my window on a golden cloudy day when I saw the hearse come rolling for to carry my mother away. There you go.
Will the circle be unbroken? By and by, Lord, by and by. There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in your sky. Will I set you that undertaker, please drive slow. For that lady, that you are carrying, Lord, I hate to see her go.
Everybody.
Will the circle be unbroken? By and by, Lord, by and by. There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in your sky.
Once again.
Will the circle be unbroken? By and by, Lord, by and by. There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky.
That's our show for tonight.
I love it.
Dr. Paul, Kitchen Killers. Next week we got Lovacaine and Gypsy Elise. So
Excellent.
anyway, we'll see you next week.
Thank y'all for having us.
We're going to see you guys again.